you.
Very good.
Type this in. Today's Monday, March 23rd.
Yep. All right, we're back. We're just setting everything up, guys, so bear with us. We are now live on YouTube, and we are live on Instagram, and we're now live on Facebook as well. So once again, guys, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, this is Piel Canela's update. It happens every single day from 1:15 to 1:45. We're here for a half an hour to not only give you the best and accurate information from our school and what we're doing to get back to normal, but also when it comes to any latest news affecting our community, or if you are a event producer, promoter, let us know so that we can tell our community on your behalf what's going on. So quick shout out to the people that are just joining us. Aromi is in the house. Jay is in the house. Delight Specialist is in the house. Gemma Music Lover coming around. Yes, we're clicking on the wave. Virtual hugs to everybody, of course. And I want to remind you guys that on Saturday, once again at 5 p.m., Saturday, March 28th, we're going to have a virtual happy hour, guys. So the first happy hour went amazing. We had an opportunity to go ahead and have a drink with everybody, whether it be a glass of water, a juice, a batida. We had that opportunity, and it was great seeing a lot of the students from our school and our community coming out and socializing. So we are human. We need to go ahead and have that human interaction. And this is the way that we have to do it for now. So come down to our virtual happy hour on Saturday at 5 p.m. It'll be the second time that we're doing. We even had Bianca lead the way with our Never Have I Ever game on our virtual happy hour. So grab a drink, guys, and join us on Saturday at 5 p.m. Gemma Music Lover, she seems to like that. Queen B joining us. Santana says hello. Santana 1012, hello back. For my people in Facebook, let me hear some comments, suggestions, questions that you may have today. And we have quite a bit to talk about actually today, because I got some news over the weekend as far as deciding what we're going to be doing. We had meetings with our instructors, with our staff, with our dance company so far, even some of our performance classes, in order to go ahead and keep them up to date. Maggie joining us on Facebook. There she is. Marina, there she is, joining us as well. Kev Manuel, Dancing with the Stars 2020. All right, talk about goals. Brenda Leese joining us as well. All right, so Chrissy joining us as well. Hey, Chrissy. Mumencito. All right, and we have more people. So again, guys, love to see those hearts take off. Go ahead and like us. There they are. There they go. Okay, here comes Bianca as well. And on Facebook too. Let's see some reactions, some comments as quickly as possible. All right, so let's get to it, guys. So some quick updates from our federal government. It looks like the FEMA funds have been approved here in New York and New Jersey. And I think 100% of the FEMA funds have been dedicated to the places that have been affected the most, which is Westchester County and a couple of other hotspots. So it looks like that's good news on that forefront. Apparently, they're also trying to do some trials on some drugs out there that have found success with malaria, which could also work on this specific crisis with the coronavirus. And apparently, it's based on antibodies of people who have already had the disease and have gotten through it. So using their antibodies to cure other people may be a path that we take. So a lot of people have been contacting us. Moving on, a lot of people have been asking us, when can we come back? The truth is that we kind of have to wait a little bit and take it day by day, guys, because we pretty much as everyone else don't see the light at the end of the tunnel just yet. So it's very hard to have logistics when we don't have a specific date of when we're going to be coming back. So for now, this week we're canceled. We have our classes listed as still live, I believe, for next week, March 30th, because day by day, again, we're taking it and we're trying to get as much accurate information as possible. Laredo joining us. Sass is back. She's back. She's been with us almost every day. So what we're going to be doing on our website, guys, shortly is putting up hypothetical plans. All right. So if, for example, what's going to happen if we have a comeback on April 13th, or if we come back on April 27th, or if we come back on May 11th. So those are the three initial dates that we're going to be putting up on our website and what's going to happen. So for to get back to your classes, but we have to kind of deal with the preventive measures that have been put into place now legally in the state of New York and New Jersey. So hang in there, guys, as we get through this. Let's see. Aromi says, and reinfections are a thing. China is struggling with it. Have to be careful coming in when shutdowns are over. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's not that easy to come back to work because, number one, the people who teach you guys, all the instructors, including myself, are also taking a risk. They're, you know, some instructors may not want to work when we're giving the green light to all of a sudden come back. So we have to deal with that scenario. Okay, some of the work study people or staff may not want to come back. So with those limited resources, we're going to have to kind of offer limited classes. So what we've been telling everybody is think about this as when we go ahead and head into the holiday season. We begin with, you know, having limited classes. Then we shut down for Christmas and New Year's. And when January comes around, we start once again trying to offer limited classes as we ramp up. We're not a school with just 6, 10, or 12 classes. We have 170 classes, 50 instructors. So it makes it very difficult for us to start everything in one shot. Plus, it doesn't make sense to start everything in one shot because not everybody's available in the first week. So what ends up happening is that we kind of trickle it in. We stagger how all the instructors and all the classes come in little by little based on the attendance, the popularity of the class, the seniority of the instructors, a bunch of variables that we take a look at, and of course the demand from our students. So continue to be patient, guys, as we work through this logistics, or at least these three hypothetical plans, again, of what's going to happen if we come back on April 13 or April 27 or May 11. I'm going to start putting these on our website so that you have an opportunity to go ahead and have an idea, more or less, of what we're planning on doing. But for everybody who's been concerned about logistics, okay, don't panic, don't despair, because we will be fair and we will make sure that everybody gets what they deserve. So if you were here during our open house and you still missed out on 3 days for free, don't panic. We're going to give you those 3 days for free. If you had a Groupon that ran out, or you had a couple of extra weeks, don't panic. Okay, our set date that when we stopped is March 14. We stopped classes as of March 14. So as of that date, the clock begins to run as far as adding time to your special offers, your Groupons, your coupons, your gift certificates, all that stuff. So Maggie says, I'll be standing by the classroom with a hose to hose everyone down before and after class. I guess to fight the any infection. All right, let's see. Bianca says, also in regards to logistics, if you're emailing us, please only email us once. When you send daily emails to follow up, it clogs up our inbox. That's correct. That is right. I'm somewhere along the lines of 5,000 emails at this point. So, and quite honestly, I have not been answering emails because there have been more important things to do right now, guys, which is, number one, we spent the whole week just making sure preventive measures were in place. Number two, making sure that our staff, our instructors, our work study people, our office staff were all informed of the most accurate information and the latest information so that they can pass it on to the student body. Number three, we've been calling our VIP status students. Those are people that have annual memberships, kind of setting up a department just for them. And number four, we've been working really hard on trying to put together online classes so that we can start alleviating a lot of the stress that's out there for many students. Okay, so we're going as fast as we can. We're turning this ocean liner of a school little by little to make sure that everybody gets the level of service that you guys expect from us. So again, if you are worried about the logistics, I think you've got bigger things to worry about right now. But in the meantime, please visit our website. If you go to our website, you click on the link that says logistics, you'll start to see us putting up hypothetical plans as far as what's going to happen. Okay, don't panic. We will be there for you guys. You guys have been there for us for many, many years. You've supported the school, and we will support you. That's the reason why we're doing this every single day, guys, so that you get a chance to also de-stress, smile, and go ahead and ask us questions, give us suggestions, give us comments. Let us know your concerns so that we can go ahead and make sure that we are providing the most accurate information to our student body or our community. Yes? So let me hear some questions, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Or if you're already planning on joining us for the happy hour at 5 p.m., the virtual happy hour at 5 p.m., all right, we will have a new link for you guys to use. And again, what kind of drink are you bringing? Are you going to bring a glass of water, a glass of lemonade, una batida, milkshake? Maybe like some wine, beer. What exactly? Maybe some hard. We had some people mixing up cocktails during the happy hour. It was awesome. Let's see. Laredo says, going to come back in better shape with a lot of energy. Joe is probably going to ease me out of the room with some bachata. Oh, Laredo. So, guys, it's true. Laredo's right. If you're at home, I know today is raining, but we've had a couple of beautiful days. Go outside. Obviously, practice social distancing, but you still don't want to spiral into some sad, depressive state. You want to go ahead and stay active, okay? And I think that the online classes that we're going to start providing can help you with that. But there's a ton of content out there, all right? You should be doing some stretch classes, some flexibility classes that you can go ahead. YouTube, great resource, and it's free. Hey, Florida just joined us. Cuba! How are you, Cuba? On Facebook joining us. So there's a ton of content out there that you can go ahead and use, and we hope to be putting out content as early as tomorrow. But one of the difficulties that we have is, we have so many levels and so many different styles that it makes it very difficult to go ahead and just teach one class that can be applicable to everyone. So what we're planning on doing is probably starting with just beginner classes, something that not only our students can use, but also that they can send out to friends and family that maybe have always wanted to try salsa, or in this time of crisis, we'll give them a little bit of relief and alleviate some of the stress that's out there. Okay, guys? So we hoped, if at worst, we'll go ahead and do it live for you guys. At best, we'll have our platform set up or some way where it's pre-recorded and you can see it on our social media. Okay, guys? So hang in there. Is there a special PCD cocktail we can concoct at home for the happy hour? I'll tell you what, maybe you should suggest which one it should be. What should be the Piel Canela cocktail? Something that we all can go ahead and mix with whatever we have left in our fridge. So give us ideas. What should be the Piel Canela cocktail? And for those of you just joining us, she's talking about the virtual happy hour that we're going to have. We just had one on this past Saturday at 5 p.m. We're going to have another one. So spread the word. We want to see your faces. We want to see your smiles. I know some of you guys are all by yourselves in your dwellings. There's no need for that, guys. We want to keep up the social interaction, keep up the community energy. You got to stay positive, guys, all right? Nobody should be feeling down. Let's stay positive. Let's be proactive, okay? So instead of thinking about, oh, my God, how am I going to pay my rent? Or, oh, my God, I'm going to get laid off. Start thinking about already what can you do, right? The fact that your job is not being helpful right now, there's nothing you can do about that, right? So let's think about what we can do right away. If you're feeling that you have a little cabin fever, well, what can you do? Yesterday, I invited a bunch of people to go running with me. Some people found me on the Nike Run app, which you can certainly download and run with me. Still practicing social distance, obviously, but at least you're out and about, and your energy can stay up that way. Plus, you also want to have the stamina, so when we do resume our dance classes, you can go ahead and join us, right? If not, most of you are going to come back 10, 15 pounds heavy. Whoa, more meetings for me. All right, so let's see. All texts to our business number are caught up, says Bianca. All right, no problem. And Bianca, can you go ahead and put the number? What we are discussing is opening up our phone lines. Our staff, we have now set it up so that we can have a virtual office. So we're looking forward to receiving your texts and your phone calls. And that can start as early as tomorrow. As soon as we have a schedule laid out for the people that work in our office so that they can go ahead and virtually answer phone calls, we're going to put that also on our website so that you guys can get some faster answers at your own pace. Yeah. So bear with us, guys. I'm sure everybody's working really hard. And your own personal stuff, but we're also trying our best to go ahead and provide you with staffing as much as possible. Say hi to Flora for me, please, says Gem of Two Worlds. Okay, so hi, Flora. Big shout out to you. Oh, there's Bianca.
I wanted to pin a comment.
She wants to pin a comment somewhere.
Just for
Sandra.
our business number.
That's right. Okay. You want to make sure that it's a kind of a general cocktail, Sandra. I'm actually curious. I want to see what Sandra comes up with.
There we go.
Oh.
It's pinned, so it'll stay on the screen for everyone.
Look at that. Okay, so I think everybody's learning about everything these days. So we just went ahead and pinned the Piel Canela office number, 917-722-0744. No one's answering it. Don't get me wrong. Nobody is answering that right now, but you can start texting, all right? Text us to that number, and we have someone already looking into answering the text, okay? But if you're texting us about logistics, you're going to be put at the bottom of the list right now, okay? So you want to make sure that you first check our website as we list some of the logistic answers to the questions that we've had and how we're going to be handling it. For those of you just joining us, we've been discussing how we're going to be putting up 3 hypothetical plans. What's going to happen if we come back on April 13? What's going to happen if we come back on April 27? And what's going to happen if we come back on May 11? All right, so those are 3 hypothetical dates, and what happens to all members if those 3 dates go into fruition, which all 3 dates are hypothetical. Everybody understand that? Hypothetical, all right? Because we don't know. Day by day, things are changing. We don't know what can possibly happen. So let's see. Sarah says, I'm thinking perhaps a Bajan twist for the cocktail. Bajan. You gotta tell me what's in it. I don't know what a Bajan is. Okay, Lily M. Jordan joining us. Laredo says, I hope folks don't come back obese. PCD doesn't need that type of energy in the building. First of all, PCD is for everybody. All right, Laredo? All right, so, but if you are a student and you feel like you've been gaining a couple of pounds just sitting at home binging, then you know what? Then it's time to get up. All right, go for a jog, go for a walk, go for a run. Let's do some jump ropes. Let's do some whatever calisthenics you could possibly do, and then get moving, guys. All right. So let's see. Aromi says, just shower and wash your hands, people. Nasty. Oh, I don't know where Aromi's hanging out, but yeah, that's true. Keep washing your hands, guys. This is not over yet. Yeah. Looney joining us. Hello, Looney. All right, guys. So again, we have about 20 minutes left here. We want to, about 12 minutes left. We want to make sure that we're answering people's questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, or simply giving you a virtual hug and a virtual smile, guys. All right. Hoping that everybody is doing great, staying safe, and making sure you're healthy. Okay. Let's see. Maggie says frozen banana, ice cubes, condensed milk, or any milk, vodka, any liquors. Hint of canela, cinnamon. Pour, drink, repeat, repeat, repeat. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, whatever drink we're gonna have, it has to have canela in it, right? It has to have a little cinnamon in it. So Maggie's the first one to give us a drink, a little frozen banana, ice cubes, condensed milk, and vodka. What do we call it? We need a name for that, right? Canela banana? I don't know. Give me a name, Maggie. Give me a name for the drink. All right. Bianca is, I don't know what that is. So is Aromi. She's brushing something? I don't know. All right, guys. So again, we have about 11 minutes here. We want to make sure that we're creating a forum for our community to ask us questions, suggestions, comments, concerns. And of course, I invite all of you that are producers of events, of any kind of venue, if you want us to go ahead and spread the word about what's happening with your specific event, we're more than welcome to do that so that our community stays up to date. Banana Blast. Banaka Blast? I don't know. Come back, flexible folks. We need thirst traps to keep the mood up. I don't know. Okay, you lost me, guys. All right, so again, for those of you just joining us every day from 1:15 to 1:45, we're going ahead and making sure that we have an open forum, and we're going to do this daily. We've been doing it daily. For those of you that would like to see some of the broadcasts that we've had in the past, go to our website, click on the link that says daily video updates, and you can go and see what we've been talking about, so you can see the progression of everything that we've been working on here at Piel Canela. Okay, guys? So you can go on the front page of our website. You have a link about the coronavirus and updates that we put up. You have a link for logistics. You have a link for these videos, so the entire community can stay in the know about what's happening. Nilka Minaya just joined me on Facebook. Hi, Nilka. Good to see you. For my YouTube people, it's great to see you too. All right. And Instagram is where we're at right now. Let's see. Okay. So again, for those of you just joining us on Saturday, 5 p.m., we're going to be going ahead and doing our virtual happy hour, where you can bring a drink, glass of water. You can go ahead and or a juice or a milkshake, a batida. You can bring anything you want. Para mi gente hispanohablante, no se olviden que cada día de 1:15 a 1:45 estamos aquí para traer a nuestra comunidad la última noticia que afecta nuestra comunidad de Piel Canela. Y lo que vamos a estar haciendo es en nuestro website poniendo información sobre qué va a suceder con la membresía. Pero des en cuenta que la membresía y qué va a suceder con ustedes, todo depende de cuándo exactamente vamos a regresar al colegio. Como pueden imaginarse, día tras día hay información, y esa información afecta el regreso, la fecha de regreso nuestro. So, lo que vamos a hacer es poner 3 planes hipotéticamente en el website. ¿Qué sucederá si regresamos a abril 13? ¿O qué va a suceder si regresamos a abril 27 o mayo 11? Son las 3 fechas que más o menos tengo yo hipotéticamente para regresar al colegio. Okay, so manténganse en sintonía aquí diariamente de 1:15 a 1:45 para más información. Okay, all right, guys. So we got some suggestions on a drink for Piel Canela. Oh, where did it go? The Milky Canela. I like that. Let's see what other names of the drink. Let's see. For those of you that don't have liquor, I'm selling virtual beers, says Maggie. Virtual beers. All right. Let's see. Oh, those are bars of soap. Now I didn't know what those bars were. Sorry. Bars of soap. All right. So again, guys, this community, we're doing this every single day from 1:15 to 1:45 in an effort to give everybody as much information, as much accurate information about things that are affecting Piel Canela or its community. If you are a producer of an event or venue, let us know so that we can go ahead and provide that information to as many people as we possibly can. All right. So if you haven't heard, FEMA funds have been approved in the state of New York, especially for those counties that are hotspots like Westchester. The latest news is that they're going to go ahead and start trials on a drug that works for malaria, but which is based on the antibodies that are produced by people that already had this illness, giving them those antibodies that are usually in plasma to go ahead and see if they can get better. So we'll see where that goes, and if the FDA go ahead and approves that. Christy just joined us. All right, yeah, absolutely. Say hi to you. Say hi to everybody. So if you see a friend of yours just joining us, Steffi just joining us, Stacy takes flight just joined us as well. Okay, so again, how do we restart at Piel Canela? We're looking forward to the day where we can go ahead and back to our classes. But the way we've been discussing it with a bunch of hearts, the way we've been discussing it with our instructors, our staff, is to think about it as when we're heading into New Year's. So when we do head into New Year's, we always have limited classes. Then we kind of stop having classes for Christmas and New Year's. And then as January rolls around, we start with limited classes as well. Obviously, we can't start everything in one shot, because that's 170 classes all in one shot. It would be almost impossible. So what we will do is, once we have a start date, is start trickling in the classes. For those of you that have been worried about logistics, thank you for your patience. And for those of you that are impatient, we understand you. We are not unsympathetic with the situation. We're trying our best to figure out what we're going to do. And we're going to start by going ahead and listing 3 hypothetical plans and what's going to happen to each and everybody's membership under each one of these hypothetical plans on our website. Okay, so stay tuned for more. For those of you asking about our online classes, if you notice, we sent out a teaser yesterday. I think you guys may have seen it by now. Tell me what you think. And, at worst, what's going to happen is by Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and start doing some live classes. But when we do live classes, it's been a little difficult to decide what level of a class we're going to go ahead and do. So we may be starting with just beginner classes first, and maybe take it from there to see how people like it, how it works, and naturally, if we're going to be introducing different styles, different levels for the time being. So what I would suggest people to do right now is to go ahead and stay in shape by practicing your stretches, doing your stretches, so that your flexibility doesn't get too harmed, and at least do some form of exercise. Jacks, jumping rope, backyard, or maybe even taking a walk. Still practicing social distancing, obviously, but you want to take a walk, you want to go for a jog, you want to go for a run. If you're running or jogging, download the Nike Run app, and you can follow me as I do that same thing. I love to go out running. My first love is dance. My second love is just to go out running. So we can do it together, guys. All right. There's a bunch of challenges that you can do via the Nike Run app to keep you going. I just ran 6 miles yesterday. So even if you're running 6 blocks, if you're running 60 miles and running 6 miles, doesn't matter. As long as you're doing something, it's all relative to your specific situation. Okay, guys, we got about 4 minutes left, guys, and I gotta get back to work. So this is your forum. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask what's concerning you. Any comments, any suggestions, we're open for that as well. And don't forget that on Saturday, we're going to have the happy hour at 5 p.m., another virtual happy hour at 5 p.m. And we just started. We should make it a contest. Let's see who can come up with the best name for a Piel Canela cocktail. How about that? Little contest for who can come up with the best name for a Piel Canela cocktail. Okay? And Maggie gave us the first recipe. She added some bananas, some ice, some vodka, and some milk. And I think so. It's almost like a banana Russian or something. So if you have an idea of what kind of drink you want to officially call the Piel Canela cocktail for our happy hour on Saturday at 5 p.m., let me know some names. Okay? Maggie's milk. Oh, that's nasty. That's just nasty. She's laughing. I can hear her from here. Okay? So give me some names. Exactly. That's your mother. That's your mother, Bianca, just so that everybody knows. All right. Exactly. There you go. All right. So I'm going to embarrass everybody today. So again, guys, if you're just joining us, we got about 2 minutes left. We want to hear your suggestions, your comments, your questions. We're here every single day from 1:15 to 1:45. Yes. And we are starting to open our communication lines. You can go ahead and text us at 917-722-0744. Una vez más, estamos abriendo las líneas de comunicación. Por ahora no pueden mandar mensajes vía text al número 917-722-0744, ¿ok? Para así comenzar a darle más información sobre el colegio, ¿ok? Nadie va a contestar el teléfono por ahora. Simplemente estamos comenzando via los texts usted puede mandar. So again, guys, nobody's going to be answering those phone calls. We're just going to start with answering some of the texts, some immediate texts. And again, if you're looking for logistics, those texts will be put at the bottom of the list because right now we're just trying to make sure that we're there for any other information that we have. If you want logistics, go straight to our website and you'll know along with everybody else at the same time. Okay? We got about 1 or 2 minutes left. Okay, Maggie's just going crazy with names here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cocktail. I don't know if legally we can say that, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cocktail. We need more names. We're going to create or ideas for a cocktail. We're going to run this contest from here until Saturday. So if you have an idea for a brand new cocktail that we're going to call the Piel Canela cocktail that we can all make for the virtual happy hour on Saturday at 5 p.m., go ahead and list them here, guys. Go ahead and let us know. And we'll be back tomorrow between 1:15 and 1:45. To continue the whole contest. Yeah. So again, I hope everybody's staying safe, staying healthy, and getting some kind of exercise out there. People still joining us. You're joining us, but we're coming in to the last minute, guys. Karina 92 just joined us, and Emmanuel is joining us too. Marianne just joined us. Gunjan just joined us. Okay, so again, these are happening 1:15 to 1:45, guys, every single day. We're doing it consistently until this crisis is over, and everybody's back at the school having a great time with everybody. Yeah. So I think. Oh, let's see. Reverse grapevine. Great wine. I like that. The reverse grape wine. We need to write these down. Let me write these down. Reverse I like that. Reverse grape wine. And that was given to us by Bianca. Let's see. Oh, Noah is giving us a recipe. Banana, cinnamon, walnuts, vodka milk, and we're going to call it the Piel Canela cocktail. Rewrite that. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but all right. So people, I'm talking about cocktails, and now people are joining us. Okay, so if you're just joining us right now, we've been talking about our virtual. The last thing we talked about was our virtual cocktail hour that we're going to do on Saturday at 5 p.m. It's our second one. We had a great time in the first one. We even played Never Have I Ever, and we got to know our students a lot more. We're planning on doing another one this Saturday at 5 p.m. So join us with a drink. It could be a glass of water, it could be juice, a shake, or a glass of wine, beer, or your favorite cocktail. And what we've been doing for the last 5 minutes is coming up with names for a Piel Canela cocktail, number one, and number two, recipes for it. So if you have a recipe that you think should be the official Piel Canela, then maybe that should be it. Piel Canela. Bianca's doing all the work here. The Piel Canela cocktail. All right. But now you got to tell me what's in it, Bianca. What are you putting in the cocktail to make it the Piel Canela or the reverse grape wine is what we heard before. And Maggie, you're going to have to rewrite yours. I don't remember what it was. I think it was banana, milky, something or other. Just rewrite yours. So let's see. If you have a name for our cocktail for our happy hour, let me know. If you have a recipe, let me know. This is going to be fun, I think, for the next few days as we come up with the Piel Canela cocktail. All right. And maybe on the first day that we come back, we have cocktails for everyone waiting for them at the studio. Okay. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. I'll stay on as long as you keep them coming. If not, then we'll say goodbye for today. Start thinking or mixing at home. And maybe tomorrow you can start sharing those cocktail recipes with us and names, of course, so that we can keep this going. All right. So I think this is going to be it, guys. Again, please continue checking the logistics link that we put up on our website so that you get information about how our hypothetical plans are going to work, as well as stay tuned for the online classes that we're going to be providing and the schedule of classes and a little bit more information, details on those coming soon. All right. And the last thing is don't forget to join our virtual happy hour, which is happening on Saturday at 5 p.m. And if you know of a recipe that should be the official Piel Canela cocktail, let us know, along with the name you're giving that cocktail. Guys, it's been a pleasure. We hope that these are being very useful. If we're just bringing one smile to one person, it's definitely worth it. So I'll see you tomorrow at 1:15 once again as we get through this crisis. See you tomorrow.